Glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Hakotash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders, a great mercy, and who rule well and taught us this truth, and peace and blessings to the came across the four corners of the earth that pushing this word day in and day out in all sincerity. I want to do a little video here based on some news that I watched earlier, basically speaking about the police don't need a warrant to enter into a place anymore. But before they needed to have a warrant, to enter a place to search it. But now they say that the police don't need a warrant anymore. Basically, they could just come and smash in your door, and kick down wherever you have, break up a lock, whatever they had to do with it, and enter a place and start searching, and what that is, that basically going into to martial law. Because what they're doing, they're taking away the rights you have for your property, for your own. Because if you have something and basically you don't have the right of privacy, or you don't have the right or the right for somebody not to infiltrate your property, basically your rights being taken away, which is basically, or in other words, martial law. And that is the time that we enter in. You jakes can't see, but we seen it. The man of the Lord God is seen it. That's why Gary Griffith making the police now wear a more camouflage uniform. Ask yourself why. Usually the military does use camouflage, but now we want the police to wear camouflage and the police to wear mask. Mask. And they're becoming more militarized, tactical. Because what they're doing, they're preparing or they're setting up the stage for martial law. They learn a great influx of Venezuela in the country. Setting up the stage for race war, setting up the stage for civil unrest, for martial law. Yeah, because they hardly have jobs in the country, and guess they're allowing Venezuelans in the country, and they don't even have the resources, to basically take care of them. They don't have enough for we ourselves, and then they're allowing them, which are putting the economy on that greater strain. But they know what they're doing. And we giving all praises to the Most High for that. But for you jakes that can't see what's going on, woe be unto you. Woe be unto you, because they don't want to take warning. We've been speaking this thing for years. You don't want to take warning. Guess what? Going into what it mean by the militarization of police. It says militarization of police refers to the use of military equipment and tactics by law enforcement officers. So what the police now start to use more military equipment, military vehicles, tactical equipment or tactics that the military use. It says this includes the use of armored personnel carriers, assault rifles, submachine guns, flashbang, grenade launchers, sniper rifles, and special weapons and tactics teams. And this one Gary Griffith is doing, militarizing the police, because he preparing for something big. No man just go and militarize or make the police go through that training as if they were going to war for no reason. They be praying for something. They're causing it, and they know when the people rise up, they're gonna have something to cool it down. It's you jigs they're trying to get rid of. Martial law. It says military government involving the suspension of ordinary law. So you don't have ordinary law. Martial law is the imposition of direct military control of normal civilian functions by government, especially in response to a temporary emergency such as an invasion or major disaster in an occupied territory. So what they're going to do, they're going to cause the term, I'm going to get that term, or the up chaos. The First Thessalonians 5 verse 1, it says, "But of the times and the seasons, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you, for yourselves know perfectly." But of the times and the seasons, brethren, the man of the Lord is speaking to, ye have no need that I write unto you. Why? Because we know of the time and the seasons that we are in. It says, "For yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night." That is how the day of the Lord cometh as a thief in the night. So when you ain't expecting it, or when you're least expecting it, or when you're most vulnerable, that is when the Lord can come. But not to us, because why? We always watching. And the Lord say he set us as watchmen. We are the watchers. We are upon the wall, always watching. We always watching for news. We always watching for signs, for symbols. For rumors. For red flags. Red flags. Yeah, it's red flag. Yeah, red flag. Red flags. I believe it is. You're always looking out for these things. Why? Because we are watchmen. We're always watching, even in the night. It says, "For yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord so come as a thief in the night." And martial law gonna come the same way. Famine gonna come the same way. Because when you're least expecting it, because why? You people believe in the government. You people believe in a politician who's saying, everything gonna be okay. And then as soon as famine come, as soon as economic collapse come, you gonna be exposed. You gonna be unprepared. Because why? You weren't looking, you weren't taking heed to these signs, and to the warnings that the prophets giving you all. It says, "For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon a woman, and they shall not escape." You're not going to escape, because why? You didn't trust in the Lord. You trusted in what they have to say. You trusted in what graph they bring to you and show you that the economy can get better, or what presentation they bring to you, what fucking PowerPoint they bring to you and say and show you a graph and say from 2000 to this time the economy go. But guess what? It going downhill. It's not gonna get any better. It just going downhill. No matter if it get good for a year or good for 2 years, the ultimate result is that it can crash. Because Yahweh Hashem Yahushai say it can crash. And that is who we dealing with. We ain't dealing with what the fuck they have to say. We ain't dealing with no economists. We ain't dealing with no fucking expert in finance. We dealing with what the Lord had to say. It says, "But ye brethren are not in darkness, that the day should overtake you as a thief." Why? Because we looking, our eyes are open. We had the light. We had the wisdom. We had the commandments, which is our light, which is our lamp, so we could see clearly. The Lord guiding our footsteps so we wouldn't stumble and fall. We seeing clearly, The Lord removed that covering from our eyes so that we could see. It says, "Ye are all children of the light and the children of the day. We are not of the night nor of darkness. Therefore let us not sleep as do others, but let us watch and be sober." So we always watching. We always in this world. We always looking out for signs. We always looking out for for bad things to happen. Because that we want this kingdom to fall. You can fall by bad things or evil things. which evil means bad times. Go back to bad times, which is destruction and famine, pestilence, plagues, diseases, martial law, judgment, all missiles that we're looking out for. It says, for they that sleep in the night, and they that be drunk, they that sleep in the night, and they that be drunk and are drunken in the night. So them men watching out, they see these things, and this if the prime minister come and say, that enough for you all, or nothing wrong with that, or bring some kind of document to prove that nothing wrong with that, you just can't believe. This is Isaiah 42 verse 18. It says, hear ye deaf. Why the Lord say hear ye deaf? Because you're hearing and yet still you ain't understanding where you're hearing. You're hearing, you see we mouth moving, but you can't understand. You can't begin to understand what we're speaking about. You can't begin to perceive what you're seeing. So basically you're deaf. It says because if I speaking to you and I say jump, and you just listening to me and ain't jumping, that basically mean like you ain't hearing me. So you're deaf. Hear ye deaf, and look ye blind, that ye may see. Who is blind but my servant, or deaf as my messenger that I sent? Who is blind that he that is perfect, or blind as the Lord's servant? Which is 2/3 are you Israelites. Seeing many things, but thou observest not. Going back to this. Seeing many things, but thou observest not. Because you see what they're doing, and you really and truly ain't paying attention to it. You ain't looking into it. You ain't know what to do. Some of you understand what's going on, but you don't know what to do. Because why you worshiping Jesus and you worshiping Allah, and they don't have the answers. Yahweh Hashem Yahushai have the answers. So warn to you also. It says, open in the ears. Yo. It says, open in the ears, but he hear it not. See many things, but thou observest not. Open in the ears, but he hear it not. You people see, you people are sight. You people hear about what's going on. You people seeing what's going on. You people seeing the created missiles, and still think that World War III is next 10 generations. You people dumb. You people dumb. Your pastors dumb. The scripture call them dumb dogs, and you people learning from them. You people are fucking dumb. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go to that. 54. Let me see. Yes, no. 55, 58. Yes, no. Let me see. Yeah. Isaiah 56 verse 10, it says, his watchmen are blind, they are all ignorant, they are all dumb dogs. His watchmen, these prophets are set up to serve that weren't sent by the Lord. They are all ignorant, meaning they're lacking knowledge. They know about what's going on. They ain't speaking of the things to come. They ain't warning the people. They are all dumb dogs. They cannot bark. And a dog that cannot bark is a waste of time. You just feeding a dog to just lie down and fucking run around in your house. You're feeding that dog to watch out to see if any invader coming in, for anybody coming to steal from your yard. And the dog will bark and you'll get up. And if you're sleeping, you'll get up and you'll go and take a look at what's going on. But if the dog can't bark, what the fuck the dog doing? Just full in its fucking belly. And that's what these pastors are doing, just full in the belly. It says they cannot bark, sleeping, lying down, loving to slumber. That's all the dog good for. Because it can't bark. So we doing? Sleeping, lying down, loving to slumber, and just full in its belly. says, yea, they are greedy dogs which can never have enough. And they are shepherds that cannot understand. Why? Because they have a sheep, they have a sheepfold, and they can't tell the sheepfold we're going to come. They can't warn the sheepfold how to survive in the days that are ahead, the evil times that are ahead. They don't know the name of the Lord. They don't know that World War III is around the corner. They don't know who salvation is for. So they are shepherds that cannot understand. It says they all look to their own way, everyone for his own gain from his quarter. So they're all in the churches. Every one of them had the churches, and they're getting paid to fucking sleep and lie down and slumber. That's what they're getting paid for, because they don't have the understanding. They don't have the truth. They don't have the words of Yahweh Shem Yahushai to feed and to warn the people. So when the time of Jacob's trouble come, they're gonna be killed. They're gonna be put to death. It says Daniel 12 verse 1. Going into what they're preparing for. It says, and at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince which standeth for the churn of thy people, and there shall be a time of trouble such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time. And guess what? These Venezuelans and these Trinidadians going to be warring each other in race war, because they don't know that they are Israelites. They don't know that, hey, this is my brother. He's a tribe from Israel, and he's a tribe from Judah. Or we are both tribes from Israel. Anyway, we want to take it. But guess what? They're going to be warring each other. They're going to be warring Indians. They're going to be warring the Moabites. And that these people are setting up a race war between Indians, so-called Indians and so-called Negroes. And then these Venezuelans come, they can think, niggers against them, and because they are ignorant, they don't know the truth. And there shall be a time of trouble. And on top of that, they gonna have martial law. On top of that, they gonna have famine. It says, and there shall be a time of trouble, such as never once since there was a nation, even to that same time, even to the same time of coming here. Because it's not going to be only down here, it's not going to just be in one country, it's going to be worldwide. It's going to be a worldwide thing. And at that time, thy people shall be delivered, everyone that shall be found written in the book. Yes, so not all Israelites going to be saved. Everyone that shall be found written in the book. That's who the Lord going to defend in that day. The elect of Israel. The 1/3. These are the men that can be delivered. You see Jake's party, you see Jake doing whatever they want, and they didn't have a clue what was going on. You just had to laugh at them. It says Jeremiah 35, it says, for thus saith Yahweh, we have heard a voice of trembling, of fear, and not of peace. Hey, you hear this? Of trembling, of fear, and not of peace. And you kill people dead. We are approaching a time of peace. No, we in a time of war, and the only time that we can return to a peaceful state is when the nation of Israel, under the rule of Yahweh, by Yahweh Shai, is reigning. We gonna have the earth in peace. We gonna have these nations under subjection. It's not gonna have no missiles, and we gonna be the one ruling righteously. So it ain't gonna have no unjust dealings. It ain't gonna have no deceit. It ain't gonna have no nations rising up against nations. But now, for now, this kingdom had to be taken down, and it gonna be taken down by blood, by killing, by missiles, by fire, by burning, by chariots, laser beams. Countries gonna crash through a financial crisis. You know, when they're gonna implement the mark of the beast, which is the RFID, or which is the microchip that they plan to put into you people's hand. Says actually now and see whether a man that travail with child. He say ask and see if a man travailing with child. Because the way how these men are getting on is like these fucking bitches when they're pregnant. Says, wherefore do I see every man with his hands on his loins as a woman in travail, and all faces are turned into paleness, as the Lord correctly saying, and in joy and laughter into mourning and weeping. So you people rejoice for the time that you rejoicing, but soon it gonna be turning into mourning, it gonna be turning into crying, into sorrow, into people don't know what coming your way. It says, alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be safe out of it. Yes, Jacob speaking about the nation of Israel, but it's not the whole nation of Israel. The men that are found written in the book of life, which are the chosen from the beginning of the earth. You know, the elect, and the rest that the Lord choose to save, which are the comprise, which made up the 1/3. So it's that time we are approaching. You people ain't seen it, but that time we are approaching. It near. It's not far off, it's very near. So with that, I want to give all praise and glory unto Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. The Maladas unto the apostles and the elders, are great millstone that taught us this word. Peace and blessings to the saints here, of course, the four corners of the earth that pushing this word day in and day out. Now they matter now from Missionary at Camp West. Come in the spirit and the power of the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Hashem with that, to do another video for edification's sake. For the Lord's sake, and for exhortation and for warning and for prophecy's sake. Until next time, I want to say shalom.